Hi, it's another great day in Coto, Caza, Orange County, California. I'm at our botanical garden, and here we have this plant today. This is a licorice plant, Helichrysum petiolare, and this plant is a member of the Asteraceae family, and it comes to us from the drier locations around the Cape of South Africa. Now, it's called a licorice plant because the leaves, they sort of smell like licorice or anise, but it's totally unrelated to the licorice plant where we get candy or licorice root from, which is a true licorice plant, and that's called a Glycyrrhiza glabra. So to avoid confusion, it's probably better to call this plant a silver licorice, or a silver bush, or even a trailing dusty miller. So it's a great plant for herb gardens, border edges. It really flows nicely over windowsills, hanging baskets, or spilling over walls, or the edges of containers. So this is a trailing evergreen plant. It sort of grows like a sub-shrub or a little shrub. It makes terrific ground cover over a large area, and you can even train it to grow taller up a trellis or some other support. And there's several varieties or cultivars of this plant, and they differ by the types of the leaves and the shape of the leaves. Some have more flowers, some have less. And the varieties include the limelight, lemon licorice, licorice splash, and I'm pretty sure what we have here is licorice white. So our shrub, it's a tropical perennial plant, grows about 2 feet high, 4 to 6 feet wide, requires very low maintenance, it's drought tolerant, likes full sun, prefers moist but well-drained soils. You can grow this in clay like we have here, or loam or sand. If it gets too much water, it is susceptible to root rot, and it doesn't like below freezing temperatures. Alright, so let's take a closer look at the leaves here. So the leaves here, they're very soft, very furry gray leaves. They're roundish, they're very plush, and it gives us this very velvety, silvery foliage. Now they're almost herb-like, and they almost feel like a soft sage. And of course, it smells like licorice. And it gets its species name, petiolare, which is Latin for small foot. And that refers to the petioles here, which are very tiny, and they connect the leaf to the stem. So that small foot you see is really a small petiole. All right? And this plant blooms from summer with small, very insignificant, tiny white flowers. And traditionally, this plant has been used to drive away evil spirits. You tie twigs together with the leaves and the flowers, and you smolder them in a fire while producing a lot of smoke to drive away the evil spirits. Now, from a medicinal standpoint, it's great for dressing of wounds, has antimicrobial properties which help relieve pain and inflammation. The oils, they are used to help remove scars and acne. And finally, you can boil this in a tea to help treat coughs, colds, fevers, infections, headaches, allergies, and even some cases of diabetes. Now for maintenance, you just pinch off, the dead pieces, or you cut them off. All right? And you never want to never deadhead this plant, because you just lose the shape that it's really meant to be, this rounded, this beautiful rounded shape here. All right? And it's pretty hard to propagate this yourself. But if you try, you can use cuttings here, a little bit of root hormone. You plant them in a loam-rich mix or well-draining soil. And I watched one video on YouTube where they had the best success by planting the whole stem and just leaving a couple leaves on top. So you can give this a try yourself, but it is pretty complicated. Wow. This licorice white variety is absolutely fantastic. Okay, so I recommend this for your herb garden or just your simple garden. You put it in a container, you let it flow over, and it's absolutely fantastic, and it smells really good too. All right, thanks for watching my video, and please have a great day.